with an IBFP channel, gang, and I made that nigga look crazy on his channel. I just went on IBFP channel. I hope they come on my shit, cause they gonna come on my shit. I just went on his channel and I made him look crazy, bro. I went on bro channel and I made bro look crazy. You feel me? Bro could never debate me again because bro is illiterate, gang. I got on this man's channel, right? And the first thing I asked bro was, how is Canelo Alvarez a legend? And you know what bro said? He's a 4-division champion and he's undisputed. So I said, okay, since he's a 4-division champion, let's talk about what he did. His run to undisputed, right? So I spoke about his first belt that he ever won. His first belt that he ever won. You feel me? I spoke about Canelo's first belt that he ever won. And I explained to him that Canelo's first belt that he ever won was at a catch weight against Matthew Hatton for a vacant belt where he missed weight. Does that make Canelo Alvarez? Is that legendary shit? And once this man heard and he knows where I'm going with this, where I'm going down all the list of the belt that he got, not just his undisputed run. How is Canelo not a legend? He's undisputed. How is undisputed a legend? Is undisputed a legend? So I said, okay, is Devin Haney a legend in you guys' eyes? Why are you talking about Devin Haney? Because you just talking about Canelo Alvarez being undisputed. That's not his only belts that he had. Let me go down to the list of belts that he won and how he won it and who he won it against. He didn't want to talk about that. He didn't want to talk about that. The man didn't want to talk about that. The man is terrified of me, gang. That's why I told him when because what he does is he invite people onto his live and he got like 5 niggas on his live. You feel me? And they talk and they yell, ha, 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 and scream. And all he do is repeat the same thing. So I went in a chronological order. I spoke about his first belt that he won, which was at a catch weight against Matthew Hatton, where he missed weight for a vacant belt. So I said, what is that legendary shit? And the man said, no, that's not legendary shit. And then he talking about, but what does have nothing to do with Canelo Alvarez being undisputed? What does have nothing to do with Canelo Alvarez being undisputed? So you don't want me to go down in chronological order all the belt that Canelo Alvarez had, because you know for a fact that the catch weights, the rehydration clause, and all that shit, it existed before he became undisputed. So that's why I asked him, is Devin Haney undisputed? Because his channel, the guys on their channel, they say Devin Haney is not undisputed. Devin Haney ain't undisputed. That's what y'all say. So undisputed doesn't matter. You feel me? To them, it doesn't matter. He's scared, gang. He's scared, and he would never debate me again. Y'all go back and watch this live. Go and watch that live. I made bro look bad. I made bro look bad because bro admitted that Canelo Alvarez's first belt that he ever won, that's not no legendary shit, because he missed weight and he paid to keep that belt. And then I was gonna go and I was gonna talk about how he faced off against Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley, Canelo Alvarez got that opportunity to face off against Shane Mosley after Canelo Alvarez missed weight for a vacant belt. Why should you go ahead and face off against a legend when you just missed weight? You just missed weight and paid for your belt. How do you get that opportunity to face off against a legendary Shane Mosley? And you just missed weight and you paid for a belt. You should not get that opportunity. When Terrence Crawford tried to face off against Manny Pacquiao, y'all forgot he was undisputed already and he was a champion in 2 different weight divisions. Canelo Alvarez was just a champion in 1 weight division where this man missed weight and paid to keep his belt. So how did Terrence Crawford got denied the opportunity against Manny Pacquiao, but you got the opportunity to face off against Shane Mosley when you paid for a vacant belt? Come on, gang. He wouldn't let me go. And then I was going to mention Miguel Cotto, how he faced off against Miguel Cotto at 155 at a catch weight when the real weight class was at 160 pounds. That means you did not win a real belt. You won a catch weight belt. He didn't want to let me go down in chronological order. That's what I was going to do on your live. And you kept on mentioning the same thing. Oh, he's undisputed. That don't mean anything. Terrence Crawford it became undisputed don't mean nothing to y'all. Y'all said he ain't fight nobody when he became undisputed. Who did Canelo Alvarez beat to become undisputed? Nobody. Nobody. There wasn't no Errol Spence Jr. There wasn't no Sean Porter. There wasn't no Kell Brook. Who did he beat? Nobody. But he didn't give me an opportunity to do that. Go back and watch that live. He's going to delete the live because I made him look crazy. You cannot debate me, bro. I ended you, bro. And the guys that were on your panel, they was nervous for you. They was nervous for you. Yo, this is the reason why I keep saying he would not get me on his channel, because I would end him. I'm a different breed, bro. Like, I know a lot about boxing. He doesn't know about boxing. All he talks about is Canelo. Well, Canelo Alvarez is not a legend. Manufactured legend. They made him a legend because of his cult fan base that he had before he came to America. You feel me? When you have that much Mexican fan base and you come to America, you're automatically a draw because all boxing care about is money. That's all they care about is money. So once you make that much money, you feel me? You're a draw in the eyes of boxing. And boxing is going to promote you as a superstar when you're not a superstar. Bro had 31 fights in Mexico. He got 62 fights now. Go look at over the past decades how many Mexicans made the pound-for-pound list. That means Mexican fighters are not that good. I'm not being racist. That's just the facts. That's the facts. Mexican fighters historically are not that good. Besides Canelo Alvarez, what else Mexican do they have? This is not being racist. This is the facts. Who? Mario Barrios? Who? Virgil Ortiz? Who? He can't debate me, gang. Because I would end him and I would bury him. And he doesn't want to debate me. That's why I said this YouTube stuff is fictitious. It's not real, bro. Because once you start bringing the facts, niggas get emotional. They get emotional. Boxing is not real, bro. It's all about money. And that's why I've been trying to tell y'all. It's all about money. And that's the reason why Floyd Mayweather was so big. Because Floyd Mayweather made a living off of beating Mexicans. He made a living off of beating Mexicans. Floyd Mayweather made a living off of beating Mexicans. Mexico got the most loyal fan base. And Floyd Mayweather made a living off of beating Mexicans. So the Mexicans that hated Floyd Mayweather will watch him every time to watch him lose. Y'all don't know about boxing like I do, gang. I know about the sport, bro. I know about the sport. Canelo ain't no legend, gang. He's a manufactured legend. That's why I'm on his live and I'm trying to debate him and he don't want to answer the questions. The first thing bro said when I got on his live was, I said, why is Canelo Alvarez a legend? He said Canelo Alvarez is a 4-division champion and he's undisputed. So I started going down chronologically on all the belts that he won. And I started with his first belt that he won. His first belt that he won, he missed weight. And he paid to keep that belt. He paid to keep that belt and he missed weight. A vacant belt at a catch weight against a guy we don't know. So I asked him, is that legendary? And he said no. And he knew exactly where I was going with it. He knew I was going to talk about his second belt, his third belt, and then I was going to talk about his undisputed run. So he kept on saying, oh, what does undisputed got? Nothing. Undisputed is not that's not the only thing that makes up his legacy. It's all them other belts before he became undisputed. But he didn't want to talk about that, gang. Like, you can't argue with me about boxing, bro. Like, I live this, bro. I live this. You can't argue with me about boxing. I live this. They don't want to tell the truth, bro. Boxing is all about money. And especially when it comes to Mexicans, once you have a lot of fans, you're always going to be relevant in the sport of boxing because boxing is not about who's the best. It's about who has the fan base that could bring revenue to the sport. That's why Canelo Alvarez could take steroids. He could have the most catch weight in boxing history. He could have the most rehydration clause in boxing history, and nothing don't happen. That's why David Benavidez could be as mandatory for 3 years. And the WBC don't enforce Canelo Alvarez to fight David Benavidez because he has money. He has money. That's what boxing is about. It's about money at the end of the day. But they don't want to hear that. They want to hear the lies that he's a legend and he's better than. No, he's not better than anybody. What legend you ever see got beat 12 straight rounds? You tell me. Y'all know about boxing. What legend you ever see got beat 12 straight rounds? 12 straight. I'm talking about he ain't win not one round. What, you name the legend that you know that got beat 12 straight rounds. You name them. And I tell you that's not true. Even Errol Spence Jr., the first round against Terrence Crawford, he won the first round. You tell me. You can't name him. You can't name him. Come on, bro. I know about my boxing, bro. And that's why he's afraid of me. He's terrified of me. Because I'm just going to give him facts. Facts that he don't even know. You feel me? The reason why he's I heard he's not even Mexican. I heard he's black. The reason why he's sitting here and he's Canelo, because he's extorting the Mexican fan base. Because you understand that the Mexican fan base, they don't have any content creators. They're the most loyal fan base without a content creator. So you know what he do? I'm going to advocate on behalf of Mexico. And I'm going to talk about Canelo, the only fighter that they really have. And that's all my channel is going to be about. And even if they have Mexicans like David Benavidez, you feel me? That is good. That is better than Canelo. They hate David Benavidez. Why? Because David Benavidez is not a manufactured champion. He ain't undisputed. He ain't a 4-division champion. But how did Canelo Alvarez get to that? Spoon-fed. Spoon-fed his whole career. Spoon-fed. Shea Mosley was 40 years of age when he faced off against Shea Mosley. Mayweather was 36 years of age. Triple G was 35. Miguel Cotto was 35. Carlos Baldomir was 40. Look at the average of the age of the fighters that he faced off against. They were like 37 years of age. That's outside their prime. Spoon-fed. Y'all can't talk to me about boxing, bro. You can't talk to me about boxing, bro. All of the guys that Canelo Alvarez beat, that made him a legend, they were old as shit. They were old enough to be his father. Mayweather was old enough to be his father. Shane Mosley was old enough to be his father. Like, what are we talking about here, bro? What are we talking about? And this is what he does. Like I said, he get 5 people on the panel. He brings you up there. And whenever you start making your what you call it, you start explaining your point, the man start, and start yelling. And then they come and they try to make it look like you lost the debate when they didn't even let you explain what you were saying. But now I'm explaining on my live. You feel me? And go on his live and look what he's saying. He admitted, just remember, he admitted that Canelo Alvarez's first championship fight, it wasn't legendary because it was at a catch weight for a vacant belt where he paid to keep his belt. Nobody in boxing history has ever lost their belt on scale and paid to keep their belt. Y'all look it up and y'all tell me. And y'all think that's not privilege? Come on, bro. You can't talk to me about boxing, bro. I live and I sleep boxing, bro. And all of y'all that's on the comment section talking about y'all would do this, we could set it up, bro. You could get a glove and I could go get a glove. We could meet up anywhere. We could box. So the whole world could see. Because y'all soft, gang. That's why y'all hide y'all. That's why IBFP, he hides his face. He never show his face. I show my face. I got nothing to hide, bro. You feel me? If y'all feel like y'all tough, we could box. We could box. We could box. But I'm off. Yeah. Yeah.